What is up, Gamer Geeks? It's your boy Currency Drone, and welcome to my Midnight Profession Guide. Today I'm going to show you how to master professions in Midnight in less than 1 hour. I'm going to specifically do Blacksmithing and Enchanting, as those items sell millions of units over the expansion, and as you can see from my screenshots and War Within. But you can follow this guide and specialize in whatever you want, such as creating tools or consumables, and that could definitely be profitable as well. So let's get right into it. I logged into this character last night and I played it for less than 1 hour, and in our mailbox we already have a 55,000 gold enchant sale and 8,000 gold from alloys, and this is doable in less than an hour, so I'm going to show you guys exactly how we do it. I shatter in essence, still got my potion running, put it on a volume, and it's going to cost me 400 concentration, and it's going to be max rank, using all tier 1 materials. And we got an ingenious breakthrough, so we just got refunded a massive amount of concentration, so we're going to be able to do even more of those. So if this one sells quickly, we're going to have more in the chamber. Alright, so now we're going to go on the other character, and we're going to start completely from scratch so you can see the full process in real time. So I've got my Death Knight right here. He's got exactly 250k to start with, and skip into Midnight. So first things first, we're going to have to train our skills. So we're going to be doing Enchanting, and we're also going to be doing Blacksmithing. They're right beside each other, just in the northern little trade quarter here is where most of the profession trainers are in Midnight. Boom, 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 boom. We got all that learned. Step 2, we're going to do tools. So tools, you're going to go over to the auction house, and you're looking for your profession tools. So we are doing blacksmithing, current expansion. This one's a good one, the most resources for the cheapest price, not bad. The hammer's only 1500 for the high rated one. I'm going to grab an ingenuity hammer, as I think ingenuity is probably the best stat. Maybe if there's a multi-craft, I'll buy that as well. 2,000 for the multi-craft. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it, I'm just going to keep what I have. And let's grab an apron. So, pretty strong apron for super cheap. Why not? And then we're going to go to Enchanting now, and do the same thing. Oh, I did not know you could actually buy the blue tier items off of the auction house. I did not think those were BOEs. That's really insane. But they are a little pricey. So for Enchanting, we're going to also grab Ingenuity Wand. And best bang for buck here. And all we need is the hat. And I'll go with this one. Perfect, and then that's all of our tools for blacksmithing and enchanting, which allows us to move on to the next step, which is the knowledge. So for professions, to specialize into any of the specializations, you need to have knowledge points, and the knowledge points come from first time craft bonuses. So every single new thing you learn and you craft for the first time, you're going to get a bonus. And then you also have additional knowledge that you can find on the map or has a weekly reset. So the treaties have a weekly reset. These journals are from quests that happen in this area right here. You have other items that are like found in treasures around Voidstorm. I believe that's a weekly reset. And then you just have a massive bulk of them that you can just find in the world naturally. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable our add-on here, Tom, and with Miu's knowledge point tracker, in combination, the greatest synergy of add-ons, you click on this part here and it brings up a Tom arrow on exactly where to go. And now we're just going to go pick up all of our knowledge, and then once we're done that, we can move on to the next step. All of the add-ons and the guides will be in the description. And for the how to find which order to do them best, you can just click through them, and you can just see which ones are close to you or not, and then when they're close to you, just go grab them. We actually did get one. Nice. A little bit of extra knowledge. Alright, now we have all of our knowledge. Next step, we are going to actually do the leveling. So we're going to go to the auction house again, and we're just going to buy everything we need, and all I'm going to use is just WoW Professions 1 to 100 leveling guides for whatever profession I'm doing, and I'm just going to buy the shopping list and then go from there. We're going to go just moat of, and we're going to buy 25 of each moat. And take all that out. And we're going to start with Enchanting first. Just over here. And we're going to start with the rod. And then go from there. And I just have 1,000,000 volumes in my bank, so I'm just going to make it to volume. And every 5 or so levels, check your trainer. Get the new recipes, make the new recipes, get your first crafts, which will get you your knowledge.
With perseverance, strength.
This guy wants the 10 radiant shards for the extra knowledge, I'll give it to him. And this first craft bonus tab is really nice for doing this quickly. And then every time you run out of one that you want to, first crafts, you just go back to doing the ring enchants that are the best at the time. Obviously weapon enchants are pretty expensive, so no need to worry about first crafting those. And right now we're kind of in an awkward spot, so I'm going to make 3 of these. Motes of lights are super cheap, so no worries at all. 25, more ring enchants. $30 new enchants. First craft. First craft. Back out. Back to the rings. On the volume. And the wands are 3 each time, so I'm just going to do a few of those. Huge 49. That was the perfect route. That gave me the 2 extra levels from the wand. First craft. First craft. 3 low levels. And 2 new weapon enchants. I'm just gonna hit this until it turns green. Perfect, now we're green. And the Enchanting trainer has a secret little trainer. If you just come up right up here to this tower here, inside of here, you got this girl here, Genera, and she teaches you how to do gleeful glamours. And each one of these will also give you a skill point each, so I think it's worth it to come grab all these and get all these, the massive amount of knowledge you get from this. So we train all those, go into here, first craft bonus, right click all these, get them out of there, go back to the lectern, and get all of our first craft bonuses. And we're also getting experience, so we're about to ding. Ding! Purely from crafting. Alright. So now if we look into... Obviously you could do any one of these 4 trees, but I'm going to go into specifically making the what I think is the best in slot chest enchant that I think will have a lot of demand into the future. And I'm just going to go ahead and completely max it out. Looks like we need 6 more, so I'm going to do a little bit of disenchanting and get those last few. And the way that I'm going to find good armors, I'm just going to do this filter, current expansion, up to rare, and then look for 200 plus item level gear. So something like this. There's just one, snipe that real quick. What else do we got? We got robes for 66 each, 200 item level, let's do those. That was quick. And now I can finish off this entire tree already complete. I can go over here, grab Spellbound Shatter. Get a couple points in there so I can do shatters now. Alright, so now on to blacksmithing. So we're going to need some Luminant Flux. Buy that from the trainer here. Buy 1,000. And Maxcraft. And we have the Ingenuity Hammer here, which isn't really doing anything for us at this stage. So if you did buy like a multi-craft hammer, crafting speed hammer, it's not bad, but Ingenuity is what we're going to be using down the road. And we're just doing what we did in Enchanting. And we're just hunting those first crafts. Just a few more. And there we are. And the way that I want to specialize is making alloys. So I'm going to unlock this, and I'm just going to go straight into alloys. Maxed out. And then put the rest of my points right here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go get these extra 10 knowledges. And one of them is an Eversong, the one for Enchanting. And this requires some reputation, so it requires Silvermoon Court level 7. It also requires Voidlight Marls, which you can get from usually world quests. Here's one right here that gives 150 Voidlight Marl, and I got a ton of them from the campaign as well. So I had them on my druid, and I was just able to warband transfer them over to this character, and that's going to allow me to just instantly buy these knowledge points, even though I'm level 81 and I haven't really done anything on this character. So there's the first one. For Enchanting, 10 knowledge points, absolutely massive. And let me go grab the other one.
done smelling already.
Huge amount of knowledge. Bam. Already max out old ways and alloys. That's huge. Before we move on to doing the patron orders, make sure you do this quest in the middle. Alright, so now you have your specialization, you have your levels, now we have crafting orders from patrons. So these are generated by the game work orders that you can fulfill that give you amazing rewards, like augment runes that also sell in the auction house for a ton of money. So like this order right here, that's like 750 gold of copper ingots, which is on the higher side, but the defiled augment rune is going to be well over 1,000 gold. And if you go through them, I'll find an example. Here's another one, 750 gold for a little bit over 1,000. Worth it. Gonna send it. Let's see what else we got. That one's pretty decent too. That one's a little expensive, but it gives 2 knowledge, so it's pretty broken. So this one, it is fully provided by the customer, so you literally need to put 0 input into this. All you have to do is check it once a week and make sure you're up to date. And yeah, I'm going to get 51 gold as well as a knowledge just for fulfilling that. So obviously not all of them have the ingredients provided. This is another one that has all of the expensive stuff provided for it, so you're essentially just getting free gold. This one's a little bit expensive, but it gives 2 knowledge, and I would say trading my 1,500 gold for 2 knowledge this early into the expansion is going to be worth it to me, so I'm going to do it. This one is like 800 gold, but it gives me 30 moxies as well as the payout. Why not? Just need 1 more copper ingot, and I've fulfilled most of them. So there's 2 that I can't do because I just don't have the recipe unlocked. This one, 12. I'm going to say that's not worth it. And I'll show you the augment runes, going for 12.33 each. And they instantly sold, so free money to be made from work orders. And let's check our enchanting ones. Wand, we're providing all the materials, but we're definitely profiting on the augment rune. Super cheap to craft, might as well get the 30 moxie, it's massive. Another augment rune for super cheap. And fully provided for, super cheap. And then these ones need to be concentrated, so do I want to put 156 concentration into 30 moxie? I'm going to say it's not worth it for that one. Let's check out this one. It's providing the same thing, just moxie. I'm going to say that's not worth it. If it had 2 knowledge, I would say maybe it's worth it, but I would say those aren't worth it right now. And I would say it's time for us to start doing ingenuity. So we're going to pop our ingenuity potion. We're going to pop our ingenuity potion. We're going to hit the concentrate button. We're going to pray for ingenuity procs, and we're going to click create all. Ingenuity. There's one. Sweet. And now we have a 6 stack of sterling alloy already, of the highest tier. And now let's do the chest enchant as well. And for enchanting, we're going to shatter. And then we're going to concentrate. And that'll give us a tier 3 Bis chest enchant. So in less than 1 hour from scratch with 100,000 gold spent, we're already making enchants that sell for tens of thousands of gold and ingots and alloys that create the best in-slot weapons that also sell for thousands of gold. And here's a little clip of some crazy profit I was making leatherworking tools. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped you master professions in Midnight and get some gold rolling in. Please drop a like and sub if you enjoyed, and if you have any questions or tips, leave me a comment and I'll likely respond. There's still a little bit more to explore, like the blue and purple tools that you'd be able to get crafted or buy off the auction house, and a few other things, so if you want to see a follow-up video on that, let me know. And other than that, have a good one. Peace!